Well, this is the gym. Someone said, "What? How do we live?" Well, and the TV's gone. There was a massive great TV there, and it's gone. It must have broken down or something. Anyway, so this is a gym. Exercise bike, rowing machine, running or walking machine, weights. So let's come out of here. Right, so what we've got here is a winch. This operates the side gantry that lowers things over the side, not over the stern, but over the side. Oh yeah, and that's the bike, the ship's bike. Anyway, that's the end of that little tour. Bit of a mess because we've been working today. We were very busy today. Turn that light off, don't need that one. Well, that was a quick tour of the engine room. I've been round and I've done all the things properly. What you've just seen is a very, very quick tour of the engine room. And we've got a few things in bits that I'm fixing. Some of the stuff out on deck are what the other lads are fixing. Yeah. But time is 10:40 and I'm going to finish off and go to bed, I think. But yeah, that was a whistle-stop tour of the engines. We've got 3 engines and 2 drive motors, one after the other, attached to the same shaft. So we could technically run on one motor to propel, but we can't run one generator. We have to have 2 generators at sea to provide all the power we need to drive the ship through the water and for all the lighting and refrigeration. I should perhaps go down and show you some of the other spaces as well. One of my followers commented, said how we live on board ship. So that will be the next thing to do, is to do a cabin, do my cabin, after I've tidied it up, of course. Yeah, you don't want to see my cabin at the moment because, like I say, we've been working hard and things are all a bit of a mess. But come tomorrow, when we've finished all those little jobs, we'll concentrate on getting this control room tidy, ship shape and Bristol fashion, as they say. Yeah, so let's turn you back around. We'll show you the switchboard while we're here. You might as well. It's quite a big switchboard. There we go. Turns you around. Right. So there we go. We've got 3 generators. 1, 2, 3. All right. This one are off. Right. So this isn't running. There's a running light there. So that's off at the moment. All these breakers are for bow thrusters and deck machinery. That's a number 1 generator breaker. This is a prop motor breaker. That's a buzz coupler that keeps the switchboard together. You normally get 2 halves to a switchboard. So that's the third generator. Third generator breaker's down there. Right, another buzz breaker, prop motor there. Another generator. So this generator here, this is the one that's on board at the moment. Everything's automatic, all controlled by the computer. So the engine's running, the circuit breaker's closed. We're currently running at about 660 volts, just under 660, and there we go, hertz, 50 hertz, and we've got kilowatts on the board at the moment, 300 kilowatts. That's all we're burning at the moment. And there's the ammeters. That's synchroscope, so when we put a second generator on, we can see what the frequency is of the second generator with the synchroscope for synchronizing. There's all our control switches. So it's on manual, it's not in PMS, they call it. That adjusts the speed, so we can increase or decrease the frequency. Governor is set to run, and there we go, it's all synchronizing is off at the moment. So there you go. These all these other little breakers here, circuit breakers, are for different pumps and machinery. Like we've got a fuel oil transfer pump, we have a circulating pump for seawater, we've got a lube oil priming pump for the generator that's not running, seawater cooling, all sorts of things here, air conditioning, plant is up forward, air compressors, yeah, absolutely everything in this control room. We have a CCTV camera here showing the deck with our secret submarine, which isn't a secret, and we have all our fans. This basically tells us what's happening with the motors, and then of course we have the computer screens, which we can look at absolutely everything that's on board ship from here. Firefighting panel up there, so when we have a fire alarm, it's picked up here. That little tiny panel is for the steering gear. There's a small video in the pipeline for that. So yeah, that's that. So I'm just going to go and go around, do the rest of my rounds before I go to bed. So I've got to go down to the sewage treatment room. Let's turn you around. There we go. Got to take you down to the sewage treatment room, and I've got to go down to the auxiliary machinery space to check down there. Check the fridges. We've got two sets of fridges. We've got one for the scientists and their fish, and then we've got one for our food, which all runs at about -20 for the deep freeze, which we have to check to make sure it's not frosting up. Yep, we've got the laundry. I've got to check the laundries, so I might just do another video up there of me checking the laundries. So yep, just hold on, I shall be back in a minute.